Welcome back. You're watching The Property Show. Next is an email by Sachin Chaurasia. He writes, I'm looking at a new project in South Jaipur area, preferably nearby the metro corridor. My first preference is a 2 BHK in Hyde Park in Durgapura by Adarsh Builders. Budget is 65 to 70 lakhs. What are the future prospects of this property after 5 years? And I'm not sure about the builder credentials. Please advise me, is there any legal concern with regard to this property? Okay, so he wants something close to the metro corridor. So Mansarovar should also be an option. The first phase is touching that market.
I think both Mansarovar and Durgapura, both are very good markets, expensive micro markets. We are referring to the luxury segment over here.
Okay.
So the price appreciation has been a little lesser than the mid segment as such. This project that you've shortlisted is a go-ahead from our side. This project is spread over 42,000 square yards in such a prime locality, which has 12 odd towers. 8 have been launched and towers going to be high-rise structures of G plus 13 stories. It's a newly launched project. Construction has started and possession is expected in the near future of 2017. This is right behind the Dalda factory and has an excellent location, just 1 kilometer from the Durgapur railway station and 500 meters from the Tonk Road. All the major amenities that you can think of, from swimming pool to toddler pool, etc., are available, including modular kitchen. This micro market has a low inventory overhang of 13 months, which is Durgapura, and Mansarovar is about 11 months. The luxury segment's weighted average price for Durgapura is 5,200, as well as Mansarovar is 6,050. Markets being so expensive yet are appreciating by 11 to 12% on an annualized basis, Durgapura being 11 and Mansarovar being 12%. Two more projects that you can consider which are slightly cheaper are Midas Heights by Mojiko Real Estate. This project is available with the developer getting ready a year earlier, 600 meters from the Durgapura railway station, so very good location again, located on the Dalda factory road, adjoining a park. Unique pristine, this is Unique Builders, Shipra Path, Mansarovar, 5,500 rupees a square foot. It's a standalone building on 2,000 square yard plot of G plus 9 structures. The project offers personal terraces, AC waiting lounge and imported marble, plus laminated wooden flooring. This is a Mannat Group company which is very well renowned in Jaipur and has a significant delivery track record as well.
Okay, Sachin, that's a go-ahead for Hyde Park by Adarsh Build Estate in Durgapura, priced at about 5,500 rupees per square foot. Also, alongside Durgapura, we're recommending Mansarovar for you. Both of these are prime established residential localities of Jaipur, and the big growth drivers for these markets is the upcoming metro corridor, a major highway on Tonk Road, and the Jawahar Circle, which is a traditional retail hub for Jaipur, and also the international airport in Jaipur. The first phase of the Jaipur Metro is expected to start running by March of 2015. So Mansarovar is going to hugely benefit from that because it's going to touch this market. So we have two more recommendations for you, one in Durgapura, one in Mansarovar. There is Midas Height by Mojiko Real Estate and Unique Pristine by Unique Builders. Next, we have Brijesh Rawat on the line with us. Hi Brijesh, how can we help you?
मैम गुड इवनिंग ब्रिजेश बोल रहा हूँ मैम मेरी छोटी सी क्वेरी थी रिगार्डिंग 2 यूनिट मैंने बुक की हुई है वीवीआईपी एड्रेसेस राजनगर एक्सटेंशन गाजियाबाद में. पहली यूनिट का साइज है मेरा 925 स्क्वायर फुट जो मैंने बुक की थी मई 2011 में एट द रेट ऑफ 1975 पर स्क्वायर फुट एंड सेकंड वन इज मार्च 2012 at the rate of 2390 per square foot.
All right. Okay. Okay, and you'd like our feedback on this. Okay, so Brijesh has booked a property in VVIP addresses, Rajnagar Extension. He bought at 1,900 rupees per square foot, today trading at 3,500. He wants to know, should he wait a little bit more to sell or should he hold?
This project is actually trading at 3,200 in the resale market, so it's about 10% cheaper in the resale market. You've done very well as far as your investment is concerned. Markets have appreciated by 19% since you bought into this project on an annualized basis, which is a fantastic return. So we would recommend you to hold on to this project even now. Many reasons for that. A, there is a cricket stadium inside this project for day-night matches approved by BCCI as well. Suresh Raina is going to be running the academy over there, which is a big USP of this project besides it having the natural clubhouse facilities. It's on a 25-acre land parcel. Rajnagar Extension as a micro market is a very slow micro market right now. So here the inventory overhang is 28 months, so going forward is going to be slow. There's a lot of unsold stock in the market. Mid segments weighted average price is 3,000, so your project is trading a little higher than the weighted average price of the market, but a phenomenal price appreciation of this market in the last 2.5 years of 15% on an annualized basis because the base was really low.
Okay. Is NH24 bypass a good option for Brijesh? Can you look at that also? Because that's
Well,
also
he's already bought 2 properties
Yeah.
in this project, and it's a good project. We always recommend that if you're in a bad micro market or an average micro market, but you're in a good project,
Yeah.
then stay invested. And this project has demonstrated those kind of returns. But going forward, the returns are not going to be the same whether he moves on to NH24 or whether he stays invested here.
Okay, so he's reached his peak. Okay, so VVIP addresses in Rajnagar Extension. This project stands out, Brijesh, for its layout and the amenities that it's offering. So hold on to it till about close to possession so that you can see some more growth there. So that's a hold call for this property for now. Next on the line with us, Anil Negi. Hi Anil, what's your question?
Hi, ma'am. Good evening. This is Anil Negi from Dehradun. My question is, in fact, my daughter, a fresh IT professional in NCR, is looking for a 2 BHK property in NCR. Her budget is around 30 lakhs and is ready to wait for 3 to 4 years for possession. Somebody suggested us a project called Dream Valley Enchante project in Noida Extension or Greater Noida West, whatever you call it. Right now, it is in soft launch stage, and under this subvention option, this 850 feet property of 2 BHK is coming for around 32 lakhs. So what is your expert opinion about this property and this proposal, and what else can be considered in this budget? Kindly enlighten.
Okay, so looks like Anil's daughter is making her first steps into investing in real estate. Sameer, how can we guide her? 32 lakhs considering Amrapali Dream Valley Enchante project in Noida Extension.
Yeah, so really speaking, we would recommend you to avoid this project for many reasons at this point in time. The developer is actually delivering a lot of projects, so execution capability is a bit challenged at this point in time. So 2018 being a year of completion for this project will probably get extended by a year, 2 years further. So you'll probably get your property by 2020, which will be very delayed. And as of today, there are about 50,000 unsold units in this micro market with an inventory overhang of 35 odd months. So this is something that you should be very careful about going forward, especially as an investment. We've got better projects, 3 to 5 lakhs over budget, but with more reputed developers, you can consider those. The micro market average price is 30 to 50. Price appreciation is 8.6. Don't expect wonders in the micro market, and in 30 lakhs, we can't really recommend you more places as well. That's our challenge. And coming to the recommendations, Gaur City 2 by Gorsons India is the first recommendation. This price is 3550, more expensive, but it's a 125-acre township with mixed land use development. Project is being developed in phases. Phase 1 is partially completed. This project is also one of the best locations in Noida Extension, adjacent to Sector 121. So location is very important if you're buying into Noida Extension. And the master plan of this township is designed by RSP Singapore. Mahagun Mywood 3 by Mahagun India is also a reputed developer out of Noida, Greater Noida Belt. Large project of 60 acres with 4,500 units to come up in phases. Phase 3 comprises of 7 towers, and Phase 3 construction has already started with basement work on. So these are the 2 projects that you should also consider before making your final decision.
Sameer, so the inventory is not moving in Noida Extension, but that hasn't stopped developers from launching projects. We've seen in the past couple of months. In fact, companies have been created only to build projects in Noida Extension. Where is this confidence coming from?
I think it's a chicken and egg situation because there are a lot of demands that would be coming up from all sectors. They've overextended themselves on debt. There is Noida Authority that needs to be paid, and Noida Authority actually does come out with great investment options for developers in terms of when they buy into it, they only have to pay 10% of the value of the land, and then they can pay over 8-9 years. So your cash flow, in order to increase your cash flow, take the money from the end user. Use that money to either do construction or pay back some loans, because you literally hardly paid for the land. So cost of acquisition of land is very cheap. You can use that leverage of the customer's money to do other things. That's
Okay.
why there are projects being launched left, right, and center over there.
Even though the market is really slow right now. So Anil Negi, you need to avoid this property Enchante by Amrapali Developers. This builder has been battling construction delays, execution delays, and also facing some controversies following their foray into politics. Your budget is, however, only enough for Noida Extension, so we'll stick to this market, and we have 2 projects recommendations for you by decent developers who have a decent track record, known track record. There's Gaur City 2, 11th Avenue by Gorsons India, and Mahagun Maiwood 3 by Mahagun India. A quick reminder to all our viewers from the industry, we are inviting nominations for the NDTV Property Awards 2014, which will be presented by Parryware and powered by Johnson Tiles. You need to log on to ndtv.com/property awards or write to us at propertyawards@ndtv.com on the nominations procedure. And you all can connect with us on our webpage, ndtv.com/property, and also follow us on Facebook and Twitter. We also hit the radio airwaves every Saturday at 2 p.m. on Radio City. Thank you for staying with us today. Samir and I will join you on another edition. See you soon. Goodbye.